Hello world and God's people. It is time for you to meet God and the atom. You are here for some information, and here is a short version for now. The TM3 Club is my domain name for website and social media links created to promote my book titled The Magnificence of the Three, and to link like-minded members of community who prescribe to the idea that God was a scientist. It is a non-fiction and about the scientific nature of the Bible. The main character in book is the atom. It is my claim that God was fully aware of the atom and recorded his awareness in the Old and New Testaments, but in parabolic form. Nikola Tesla once said that if you knew the magnificence of the 3, 6 and 9, you would have the key to the universe. It is my claim that the number 3 Tesla was referring to was a reference to the atom's 3 particles. I claim that the 3 is magnificent because I came to discover that God used the structural design of the atom in designing man and recorded it, but in parabolic stories, by following the tracks of the 3 in biblical parables. God led me to the identities of the Tree of Knowledge, Garden of Eden, Tree of Life and the Ark of the Covenant. It is my claim that the Ark of the Covenant was the manifestation of the atom, and God preserved it as a piece of evidence for our generations to apply. To judge his claim with found in Genesis chapter 1, verse 1, where he declared that he was the creator of heaven and earth. If he did, this meant that he had to have been aware of the atom, since all matters in heaven and earth were created from it. This is where the Ark of the Covenant comes in as both a witness and evidence for God. It is my claim that the Ark was designed after the atom. As a side note, our wise experts did not affirm the existence of the atom until 1905, but God recorded it in parables in both Genesis and Book of Exodus. You will find more parabolic evidence laid out in story form as God designed them to be, that can now be explained through the eyes of science, which support claim that God was fully aware of the atom. If you did make fun of God's inability to split the atom, I suggest to learn prayer and remorse. After all, Paul of Taurus did worse but created a 2 billion member church still. You will be okay with God. The TM3 Club website and social media were created specifically for community to share and discuss content of book with amongst one another. I can assure you that not only will you be much closer to God after you come in contact with this book, but you will also be a better priest to mankind than before. Book is packed full of scientific tools for those taking on the task of spreading the word about God. But to God goes all the glory and thankfulness, as we have to consider ourselves as the most blessed of all generations, as God has chosen to reveal identities of his 4 mythical icons to us during our lifetime. His ways are not our ways for sure. I can assure you, however, that you will be both shocked and amazed at the brilliance in how God set the parables up. For example, I discovered the identity of the Tree of Life through the parables of the Ark of the Covenant. This was an example of how God set up one parabolic icon to support and reveal the purposes of the others. Pre-order and grab a copy, but be warned, if you have heart problems, then read with a partner, as the shock may be a bit much for some of you. By the way, in case you do not know, there is only one thing I know of in the universe that had been classified to be immortal like God. Take a wild guess. That's right, like God of Torah, Bible and Quran, the atom is also considered to be immortal by science. The Magnificence of the Three is set for release tentatively for April 15, 2023 on Amazon stores, iTunes, Barnes & Nobles, and Christian book outlets. Please share video to community, families and friends, and subscribe to YouTube channel and follow TM3 Club social media pages for more updates. Thank you for watching. There will be more upcoming videos like this. Stay tuned and stay blessed.